seen.
So
that's the first time that we've seen anything out of normal driving. I mean, most of the other stoplights he stopped for, and then and then so that was the first kind of aggressive kind of move. But you can see we're getting into smaller streets here. Kind of mixed industrial and residential. The farther we go north, we're going to get more into residential areas. So,
making a turn here into some sort of a driveway, Kevin, and it looks like a parking lot of a business, perhaps.
Well, this is where they could get boxed in. So went on Arrow Street and then now on Red Oak was the last. So going into some kind of a parking structure, what looks like to be some sort of an office complex there, and some of the trees now obscuring our view. But let's see if we can get a better look. Looks like the driver, some of the trees here obscuring our view, but the officers are out, so it looks like the driver did get out. They have their guns drawn and now approaching the suspect. You see people there on the roof
already, so you can think then that the suspect was in touch with somebody at this building, perhaps, and said, "I'm coming."
Canine out there now. No doubt they're telling the suspect, giving commands to the suspect to put his or her hands up. It did look like he.
So the driver did come out with his hands up as he was walking into the entryway there. So
right. So Kevin, it seems that he may have been in touch with somebody inside this building. Why people were already so quick to be on the roof? As we're getting a look at the suspect now, looks like he's on his knees.
We're just construction workers on the roof there, so they just happen to be up there. But you can see that this area is, it looks like it's going to be a medical building. So, he may have known someone.
Oh, the canine is let out and has got the suspect for the takedown here. Because clearly he wasn't obeying what officers.
He just dropped something as the canine took him down. There's
looks
something
like a
that's
shoe
on the
came
ground.
off.
Oh, yeah, that's a shoe. Okay, and it looks like the suspect is now in custody.
Aspen Family Medicine and Geriatrics in Rancho Cucamonga, where this pursuit comes to an end.
It looked like the door was locked, and he was still trying to get in. So that's why, they deployed the dog because he was still trying to make an effort to get into the building. They, like you said, they may have known that he was going there. The door was definitely locked. That he was trying to get in. He was trying to talk to somebody inside to let him in. So that's why at that point, they needed to deploy the dog to get him to comply and get him into custody before he made entry into the building.
Okay, Aspen Family and Geriatrics. We're looking at 10,787 Laurel Street in Rancho Cucamonga, and there you see the suspect now in custody. This is off of Route 66 in Rancho Cucamonga, Foothill Boulevard.
Okay, so to wrap up what we've just witnessed here on the Fox 11 News at noon, this pursuit suspect, we picked it up northbound 605 in Carson. Reports of a stolen vehicle, reports that it was a Honda Civic. One man inside led police officers all the way to Rancho Cucamonga, where he pulled up to this office building. The Aspen Family Medicine and Geriatrics in Rancho Cucamonga on Laurel Street got out of the vehicle, tried to make entry into the building. Was unsuccessful. Police let the canine loose, the canine with the takedown of this suspect.
So it looks like it is a code 4 here, that the suspect is now in custody. By and large, it didn't look like the suspect exhibited any erratic behavior at all. It doesn't appear that anyone was hurt in any of this. We'll, of course, have a full report on the Fox 11 News.
The ultimate driving machine.
Wow, everybody, what a dramatic ending to that police chase. Not the most, how do I word this delicately? Not the most dramatic chase in terms of speeds and illegal maneuvers. I mean, regardless, when the police are after a person behind the wheel of any vehicle, whether it's a motorcycle, a truck, a car, it's a very frightening situation for a lot of people, the innocent bystanders on the road, people perhaps on bicycles or walking. I mean, we've had a situation where we saw a police chase end with a crash into a bus stop. So regardless of what happens, who's involved. This is a sort of situation that we cover all the time here on Fox News Now, but it's not something that we like to see. It's not something that we like to show, and it's because it is so dicey. It's so dangerous, puts lots of people's lives at risk unnecessarily. And the good news here is it looks like the police K-9 got the bad guy, the guy who was behind the wheel of that gray, what appeared to be a Honda Civic sedan. Regardless, it was a car that was police were after. The plates came back stolen. And a big thanks to our sister station, Fox 11.